Welcome to the behind the scenes of Tom Cruise versus Evel Knievel. There is no substitute. Woo!
Hey! Woo!
Test 1, 2.
Let's get ready to party.
Oh, hello. Welcome to the behind the scenes of Tom Cruise versus Evel Knievel. I want to address this right off the bat. There was no AI used in the making of this video or song. We used generative AI in our last battle. It was a scarf. I forgot to get an isolated shot of a scarf billowing in the wind. And I was like, oh, maybe I can use one of these things to get me a scarf. So I need a red scarf billowing on a green screen. And it made it. And I talked about it in the behind the scenes. And the response was very clear. Many people who watch the Epic Rap Battles of History do not want us to use any kind of generative AI in the process. We had a little meeting about it and we said, you know what, we don't need to. Your voices and your opinions are important to us. It's a long tradition here at Epic Rap Battles of History to listen to what you have to say. So we made that decision. We decided to actually go the total opposite direction with this battle and just make it obvious that this is not real. Like, he's not really on this motorcycle. That's why we decided to do the dummy shot. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, yeah. Yep. That was amazing.
Instead of using a bunch of AI to make things look, I don't know, perfect, we just decided to have fun and make something ourselves and with our crew that was fun. Can you play it back?
Yeah. Bro, that's kind of what he looked like when he landed on the fucking Caesars.
Hey man, ERB's going on a live concert tour.
Yeah! They're gonna be in all these US cities and Vancouver, Canada, opening for Starbomb.
And they're gonna be in Florida, playing headlining shows in Orlando, Bradenton, Gainesville, and Tallahassee.
All right. Visit erbofhistory.com for details and tickets.
We got the idea for this battle as a part of an online writing class where we wrote and recorded a full battle in 3 days. We got a bunch of suggestions from you guys. It was like Patton versus Rommel and a couple others, but one of them was Tom Cruise versus Evel Knievel.
How high of a couch you have to jump on to see your daughter from here?
It wasn't if, it was when for Tom Cruise. I think he's a fantastic actor, colorful personality. He's always been on the radar for Epic Rap Battles of History.
Originally, there was talk of me playing Tom Cruise, and let's just be real, I just don't have the face. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not afraid of how I look, but I don't look like Tom Cruise.
Pete did play Tom Cruise in the initial demo that we made for that class thing.
Dance ramp monkey, people paid to see the crash of an adrenaline junkie with bones addicted to crack. Frankly, I'm worried, Robert. You're a wreck, too much stress. Why don't you fly out to LA and let me give you a test?
His impression is really funny, but he was always really hesitant to try to go all the way with it, just because it's so easy to get corny on that.
As we say around here, I play the Berts. Lloyd plays the Ernies, I play the Berts. And Tom Cruise is, well, he's a Grover, isn't he? He's neither. I thought about seeing if Zach wanted to do it. That didn't work either. It's hard. But once we found Evan, it all gelled for me.
Stretch that back out. I'm ready. There we go.
Action!
You did a lot of jumps, rarely landed one. I should have called it the Snake River can't gun. You beat an unarmed man with a bat. I play lawyers.
But I can't defend that.
Evan Ferrante is a actor and Tom Cruise impersonator who lives here in Los Angeles. He was a friend of mine. We also know like a whole bunch of similar people, which is very LA. He was super excited to work with us. We were super excited to work with him. He came in, he had a ton of energy.
I do my own stunts.
Hey, Atul.
I first started doing the Tom Cruise impression back in the day, 1997, around that time. I was at Boston University, and my friend Alex Merkin, who I was kind of roommates with, he discovered that I kind of sounded like him. I had his mannerisms, I had his look to some degree. I had better hair back then. And he said to me, we should meet people by knocking on their dorm rooms and doing a little Abbott and Costello routine. He did this really funny Jean-Claude Van Damme impression. And sometimes the doors slammed in our face, and sometimes we were let in. It was a good icebreaker. A couple years later, Funny or Die came around, YouTube came around, and I just posted up some videos, see if they stuck. And they ended up gaining some traction.
I feel the need for speed. Woo woo!
What you gotta understand about Evan is that once he shows up, He's Tom Cruise.
Like energy drinks. I love energy.
He gets into the character, he gets into the role, and you feel that intense energy coming off of him.
Just watching myself on camera. I love watching myself. Woo!
You'll hear him say something, and you're like, what? It sounds like Tom Cruise. While working with him, I can't tell. I'm like, are you still in character? Or you're so intense. He's doing such a good job. I'm so proud of him.
Woo!
It became one of those things where like, we're of course gonna write great jokes. We're of course gonna spend 1 million hours on the jokes. But his impression made every joke better.
But I can't defend that!
It's a never-ending thing to exploit the world of Tom Cruise because he lives such a private life, and I offer that window into his world. I can insert Tom Cruise in any scenario, and you can have a lot of fun with it.
So you're 79 as well?
Now I'm laughing like you.
The level of Tom Cruiseism he brought to the character, it changed everything about it. It was written in a certain way that was incompatible with the impression of Tom Cruise, because the way he speaks, I don't know how to even describe it, but the way I try to describe it is like he's got two levels. He's either, I'm right here, and I'm gonna be right here, or I'm gonna be all the way up here. You know, it's like this sudden jump.
I've been trained to dismantle a bomb in the pitch black with nothing but a safety pin and a junior mint. I think I can make this work. Woo!
I try to emulate and replicate the animated version of Cruise, going from like really excited to really serious. That juxtaposition of, you know, to like really serious and intense. And the intonation's really important, and the pregnant pauses are important.
Now, I play lawyers, but I can't defend.
Yes.
I think that pause laugh has to be there.
Yep, I agree.
It's like, I'm not a miracle worker.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah, exactly.
Emphasizes words, you know, Dorothy Boyd, thank you, or help me help you.
You complete me.
You complete me, again with the pregnant pause. See the time in between?
So we had to kind of adjust some of the writing to let the raps accommodate the way that Tom Cruise speaks. Does that make sense? So instead of taking an impression and jamming it into a rap, we tried to take a rap and jam it through an impression. It's more like, show me the money!
Show me the money!
Yes, yes, yes!
Show me the money!
Working with Evan was a delight. One of the most lovely professional human beings I've ever had the pleasure of working with.
It was one of the times when we had a guest that it made it way, way better, in my opinion. Yeah, it was great.
Pump you harder, you pop this. You want trick jackass? Hit Johnny Knoxville.
God, it's good. Very good.
Tom Cruise is ubiquitous, so he's always been in the stratosphere to do it. We thought maybe Tom Cruise versus Johnny Knoxville, that makes sense. But historically, Evel Knievel is more of the inspiration for Jackass and Johnny Knoxville. And incidentally, Tom Cruise was inspired by Evel Knievel as well as a kid. So we thought Evel Knievel was a cooler matchup than any of the other options for Tom Cruise.
I'm the root of all evil, and I know. Because I'm evil.
Clench your jaw, whisper intensely. Run! Vera just dissed all your characters. Done! On the bike and the mic, I'm a better double feature. Beating me's a bigger reach than you with Jack Reacher.
Oh my...
So, Evel Knievel, for those of you who might be a little bit younger and not know who he is, was a massive star in like the 70s and 80s. He's a daredevil, specifically rode motorcycles, did motorcycle jumps, was extremely well known for like jumping buses, jumping fountains in Las Vegas. And this is, again, in the 70s and 80s, so it was less about him being able to do it with all the technology that there is now today in terms of safety and helmets and rigging and stuff. He would just fly over these things and oftentimes would crash and hurt himself very badly.
No one wants to see me die, but they don't want to miss it if I do.
I believe Evel Knievel has the world record for most bones broken in a single human being and lived. Shattered his pelvis, he's broken all of his fingers multiple times, all of his legs, all of his arms, his neck.
My friend told me to break a leg today. I said, that's more funny than you know.
My favorite thing I learned about Evel Knievel over the course of this, he is super smooth, buttery smooth. You gotta be, when you're like a stunt pilot, you gotta be calm and cool, because you're doing things that if you lose your cool, you'll lose it.
There's a really good interview with him on a late night talk show. And he comes in and he's got a cane, and inside the cane, there's like a liquor flask.
How fortuitous.
Couple of cans of that, I'll go over 50 cards. Huh?
He's just old school cowboy gangster.
Okay, laugh.
Smoldering, I think, is where we landed for him. Smoldering mixed with psychopathy, you know, like just steely.
I kept asking Lloyd to think of Burt Reynolds, specifically Deliverance Burt Reynolds, but really any Burt Reynolds. This is a bad answer to this question because if you don't know who Evel Knievel is, you probably don't know who Burt Reynolds is. They're the same hairy-chested, sexy guy. You know what I mean? Smooth, calm, walk into a room. His dick's already been there for 10 minutes. Sorry.
You like drugs, Evel Knievel?
Nah, never do any drugs. Never do any drugs. I want you to tell all the children out there in America that I may do one shot of very high-proof alcohol before every jump, but not more than that. But I will never take narcotics into my body. Now, just excuse me for 1 second. I gotta see a dealer.
No one even knows who you are anymore. I'm above you when I'm dangling an inch off the floor. I'll pop you harder than you pop pills.
You one-trick jackass hit Johnny Knoxville.
Deciding on which looks to go with for Tom Cruise was an interesting process because he's done so many movies. So we kind of gave ourselves, during the writing process, like top 10. Like, what are your top 10 movies from Tom Cruise? And we worked from there.
We wanted to reference as many movies as possible without saying the name of any movies. Does that make sense? But without saying like, I'm the Top Gun. If beating me is your mission, it's impossible. That was our goal.
No one even knows who you are anymore. I'm above you when I'm dangling an inch off the floor.
Cut! Great, got it.
I was like, we gotta do Top Gun. There's gotta be Maverick. There's gotta be Risky Business. That's like his first big break.
No!
A Few Good Men, so classic, so huge.
You can't handle the truth.
Yeah, that's funny! Well, there were some that got cut. We were gonna do a cocktail thing. I had a flowery shirt and a cocktail shaker. He was gonna use that. But yeah, we just tried to reference as many as possible, either through making some sort of lyrical reference or making some sort of visual reference. Like Eyes Wide Shut. And then just turn to us and say, ouch. That's so good. If you can do that and hold it afterwards, that's great. Here we go. Action. Hi, this is Nice Peter. I'd like to take a second to tell you about some new t-shirts we printed. We chose a really soft, nice fitting shirt and 2 colors we liked, and we found a cool printer in Minneapolis. And they're available in small, medium, large, extra large, XXL, XXL, and 4XL. That's Larry for scale. We also have our seasoned spectacular posters with artwork made lovingly by a real human being, and we also found 1 box of original Season 1 CDs. It's all available at erbofhistory.com.
You pray to aliens, Tom, that ain't right. Look at the vampire. You need to interview Christ. Grab your safety wire. You're gonna need to be held.
Cause just like Ron Hubbard, you're taking the L.
Can you add a little bit of Richard Nixon?
You're taking the L.
I think that's fun.
We're seating Knievel over here.
Oh no!
Come on.
It's been a hard ride, huh?
Whew, scared the pants off me.
Yeah, it was a hard ride.
Our wardrobe director on this battle was Pete, pretty much. He found the Evel Knievel leather jumpsuit, I think from an online shop in India? Pakistan. You feel like a Thundercat when you put that thing on. It's got like hockey pads sewed into the knees, it's got shoulder pads, it's got elbow pads. It makes you want to run into a wall, is what it does.
Cut your job is for intensely. Run! Vera just dipped all your characters.
I am a thrift store junkie. I'm looking for stuff for months, so finding a Tom Cruise Risky Business shirt, there's a Navy surplus store, got a Navy jacket, Evel Knievel helmet found on eBay. It's like a treasure hunt. Like, I know what I'm finding, I know it's out there somewhere. Can I get it for $18 or less? That's the question. What was the hardest? Well, it wasn't that Evel Knievel wig, I can tell you that.
I love it already.
Yeah!
I love it already. It doesn't take much.
I found that piece on eBay. Who is selling a human hair, perfectly high quality lace pompadour wig these days. Blonde pompadour. I'll tell you who. A guy like down the road for like $180, which sounds like a lot, but it's not a lot for a human hair wig.
It makes me almost want to wear a wig, you know, like, you just gotta admit, you just walk around, don't try to fake anybody. You're like, look man, none of this shit is real.
Honestly, when you don't hide it, no one can like.
No one gives a shit.
Yeah, no one gives a shit. No one can make fun of you. You're like, yeah, it's a wig.
It's a wig. Eat my ass.
Exactly.
Whatever you want. That was crude, sorry. Sorry, camera. This is a friendly set.
Makeup, we had a new makeup head, Lian, who has worked with us many times in the past.
And then her assistant was a new lady that we worked with named Ashley. They crushed it.
You chose the old wig that I had for 15 years of my career. This was given to me back when I did Tom Cruise as a cock block. This is literally 20 years ago. Might be the last shoot with this wig.
Dude, it's like Maverick's last flight, you know?
That's right, that's right. We're gonna go Mach 10 today. The itinerary was jam-packed because there were a lot of outfits, a lot of costume changes. There were also some things that I've never done before, like Born on the 4th of July, that required a lot of makeup and time in the chair.
Woo! We brought in like 9 different costume changes for him, which is not easy to do because you have to like be on, perform, and then you sit down and you change your outfit and you do a little makeup change and then you're on and then you sit down again. So like going up and down can be kind of exhausting. And we only had 1 day to shoot this battle, but he really just knocked it out of the park.
Yeah!
The biggest memory is just getting into character for Les Grossman.
How do I look bald? Pretty good, huh? Shape of my head's good? You like it?
It is actually a very good head shape.
I've been told a number of times it's very attractive in so many words.
If you go all the way like me, you'll be in better shape than me, bro. I look like a freaking Pez dispenser.
This was like really well done. I mean, the makeup artists were incredible. The only thing they didn't do was like hairy hands, but I kind of have a lot of hair on my arms anyway, so it kind of worked.
We try to work with makeup artists who get this balance of two things. Trying to make it look as great as possible, but also realizing that if the actor is sitting in that chair for like 4 hours, the energy is gonna start to suffer. So it's like finding this balance of like, let's make it look as great as possible, as fast as possible. And they both did a great job at that.
Enough of this Pan-Pacific bullshit!
Dude, you think he looks like Tom Cruise normally, then he puts Les Grossman on. It is indistinguishable to me in the face.
Oh my God. Last piece.
Oh yeah,
Earpiece.
the earpiece.
Your own face!
Cool.
Overall, I think it reads really well. I think it plays well.
I see what you did, man. You wanna talk about wives and kids, man? I jumped 14 buses, but you know what's further.
Then if getting home keeps you from your daughter!
Great take.
Evel Knievel basically lived on a motorcycle. I don't have a lot of experience, but I'm gonna use my acting to make it look like I'm not petrified.
Evel Knievel's bike was provided by a good friend of mine, Shannon Bacchus.
Shannon Bacchus, motorcycle expert.
That's right, SAG card right there.
She's a very talented performer herself. From Mission Improbable, which is an improv show that Pete and I and many of our friends were a part of.
Mission Improbable, Fridays, 10 p.m., West Side Comedy Theater.
We were hunting and looking. We were like, are we gonna have to buy a motorcycle? Turns out buying a motorcycle and going and picking it up is not very easy at all. There was no way we could do this battle without having a motorcycle in it. But then Atul was like, Shannon rides a motorcycle. And we're like, oh yeah.
Watch out, Evel.
We had to get chocks, motorcycle chocks, which is what you put under the wheels and raise it up so that it's sturdy and you can sit on it and it won't tip over. I've heard so many stories and met so many people that have like tipped these things over on their leg and snapped their leg in half because those things are heavy.
Well, watch your toes, I can't see.
Yeah, you're good. Toes clear.
You don't even have any shoes on, dog. You're the real daredevil here.
Motorcycling is dangerous, friends. Be careful out there.
Nobody should ever ride a motorcycle without a helmet. I never do.
I was nervous on this thing, but Shannon was so cool and she was so knowledgeable, made it feel really comfortable for me, so shout out to Shannon.
This is me and my riding buddy. We're gonna be at the Sturgis rally. Check it out. We'll see you there in South Dakota. Yeah.
Right, our
You ended up a bankrupt crash test dummy. Show me the money! I'll beat you anywhere, anytime, anyplace. So grab your shattered femur and literally fuck your own face.
That's it, dude. That's it. That's so funny. Yeah. Toot. This concludes our episode of Behind the Scenes. We've had a good time making this one. Took a long time to squeeze out. And we're gonna try, I think, next time to just squirt out something fast. Like the old days, you know what I mean? Without losing our minds. That's the key.
So on socials, I'm not Tom Cruise. Google me, it's pretty easy to find me. I also love spreading joy through the platform Cameo. I do these like personalized shout out videos for any occasion except breakups because it's bad karma. But I like to do these videos for people because genuinely people love them and they appreciate them and it spreads joy, and that's why I keep doing what I'm doing.
Thanks for watching this battle. Thanks for supporting us for so many years. Bye. Woo!